Good Saturday morning to you guys, Rangers, etc. This is Rusty 78609 from Percha Dam State Park, New Mexico, north of Las Cruces, about 60 miles, I guess. But it's a cool morning. Hey Google, what's the temperature at Percha Dam State Park, New Mexico?
In Percha Dam State Park, it's currently 39 degrees.
With a
Due to
high,
current wind conditions, it feels like it's 32.
well, actually the wind's not blowing, but it's 39, and with a high of 77. The weather's pretty nice. We'll be leaving here tomorrow and going to Elephant Butte, which, we're going to go to the Monticello unit, which is about, I don't know, 40 miles north. Get that done in the morning, and then we'll be at a new place for, I'm scheduled to be there or reserved for 2 weeks. Now, whether I'll stay there the whole time or not, I don't know. Now I got to get some comments up here. For some reason, YouTube didn't want to bring them up here to me this morning. But anyway, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It's right now. And right now just went right on by. So let me get these things done here. YouTube's playing games this morning. But anyway, yeah, also remember never to worry about things you cannot change. I can't change this thing. I'm getting there, guys. I'm getting there. But anyway, it's some nice weather coming up. Got a little, up and down, but the trend is warmer, and so I'm looking forward to that. Let me go here, and then I'll go to Capitan. Probably. Let me see if I can get this thing up here. Here we go. Finally. All right, here we go. Mark Stroh. Let's see what else. Yeah, we're gonna be 2 weeks at Elephant Butte. And then, yeah, the lake is up too, but all the lakes in the area are up a little bit because they've had a little rain, which makes it nice. And as far as what's going on in Capitan, New Mexico, the weather there is still pretty cool. I'm going to probably get there around the middle of April. Hopefully, it'll be warming up a little bit. The warmest month in Capitan is June, so it should be trending up a little bit. So we'll see. But anyway, Mark Stroll says on the Tiny Home Depot says it's a shed, acting like it's some option for housing. Well, it is if you want it to be. So let me get this thing going again. Here we go. Prairie Night Moon says talking about hair grease, couldn't wash it out with gasoline. Rusty, you always make me laugh. Well, you think I'm kidding, but that stuff it was grease. I mean, it was real grease, man. Terry L, a nice ride. Have a good day. That was on Hermanos, New Mexico Drive. This is on the next two here. Let's see, two, three, four, looks like five or six are on Beer 30. Dogman Chronicles Jim and his dogs. Check his channel out on YouTube. Says, enjoyed reminiscing with you. Thanks for the sanity session, Rusty. How's the goat doing? The old goat's doing okay, guys. Here he is right here. See, he's got his ear strapped on his back with some scotch tape. And notice he's just got one ear. But anyway, he'll give you a kiss. He has no couth. If you've ever had goats, you know what I mean. They stink. But anyway, Ernie Mello says, figured out what beanhole bean is. Well, apparently, it says on YouTube, some maniacs made this recipe, as the name states. Dig a hole, make a fire, bury the pot full of northern beans, fill with molasses, onion, and salt pork, cover with hot coals, leave for 12 hours. Your recipe of the day, courtesy of Gunsmoke. Thank you, Ernie Mello, for the bean recipe. But mine's pretty simple. Just put the beans in an instant pot, add water, turn it on for about 40 minutes, and you're done. Al Fur, thumbs up to you. King for a day says, in high school, if you were a boy, your hair could not go below the collar on your shirt. No one wore t-shirts or shorts except to gym classes. Going to church required dress-up clothes, slacks and dress shirt for boys. a dress for girls and moms. Men wore suits or blazer with dress pants with a tie. Well, that's the way it was done pretty much everywhere back when I grew up. King for a day, pink butch wax. That was it, butch wax for the flat top. Brill cream, Vitalis, and Vaseline hair tonics for the slick back look, and Aquanet and Breck spray for the girls. Yeah, remember the Brill cream road signs? Those are pretty neat. Never mind. But they told a story. There were a series of them. You that we lived back in the 50s remember the Brill cream, or excuse me, yeah, Brill cream. Was it Brill cream? I guess it was. D. Anderson, I'd bring plenty of water with me while driving through that place. A breakdown there could prove lethal. Yeah, that was in Hermanas. Yeah, anywhere out in West Texas or New Mexico, it's a good idea to have some water. Steve Engelbrick, Rose Fitch hair oil was about like automatic transmission fluid, also Butchwack. Yeah, I know, they sold us on all that crap. If you don't think peer pressure and marketing and advertising works, God, we do the craziest thing. Just look at all the stuff we've done. I mean, I look at it now. Anyway, Ken, PA, says, I don't like tattoos and piercings and fake hair. Well, you don't do it then, Ken. All right. Patrick Russell, our mother of 6 boys cut our hair, crew cut, zip zip. No, my mother didn't cut my hair. We actually went to a barber shop. He was kin to me somehow. Regina Diedrich, I appreciate the experience you offered us today. Hermanus was a thrilling treat. Yeah, Hermanus you can't miss that place. IME88 says, good morning, Rusty. Says, just to let you know, I bought a tiny house using your Amazon link. God dang. Aloha. You bought a tiny house? How did you do that? Let me check something right quick. Let me see what changed on my count here. It doesn't give names, though. It just gives a amount. We'll see. IME88 bought a tiny home. Good God. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, thank you. See what this says here. Well, I don't know. I mean, it hadn't changed much, so I guess they haven't recorded it yet. But thank you for your thought. Hopefully it's a good deal. I mean, I don't know anything about them, but good luck to you, IME88, and thank you. Thank all of you that use the Amazon link. Plain Air on Beer 30 says, sounds like a James Dean Elvis Presley hairdo. And yes, I was a huge Beatles fan. And yes, I had a mini skirt in 1968 that I would never, ever, ever wear now. Much too short, and I am much heavier now. Ha! Yeah, when you're cute with those little skinny legs, not too bad, huh? Boondocking with Dennis. Check his channel out on YouTube. While I was listening to you, I Googled Hermanas, New Mexico, and the first thing to come up was your video. It's probably the only video ever done of Hermanas. I mean, Paul Venata, happy Beer 30, Rusty, and have a great weekend. You too. Alvin Masso, great Beer 30, Rusty. Thank you, Alvin. Scotty Thompson's got some here. Scotty Thompson says, cool video talk, Beer 30 Rusties. Cool video talk. Thank you, Scotty Thompson, the masked bowler from Wisconsin. And this is Sheridan Gay. Thank you for the bedtime stories before I turn in for the night. Enjoy your weekend too, Rusty. Well, I plan to. Thank you very much, Sheridan. Crazy Fair Jesus. This on Beer 30. I can cut a flat top on a roll, a permanent. Ha ha. Burr with a bumper cut. LOL, cut those many times. Mullets, but business in the front, party in the back. Low perm, the back of a mullet. Thank you. Yeah, enjoy your day. Thank you for your comment. IME88 says, Pauhana. Cheers to bell bottoms, ponytail, pomade, and Sears catalog. Great memories. Thanks, Rusty, and have a great weekend. Yeah, well, I figured some of you could relate to all that stuff. I mean, if I can remember it, Randy Hill says, Rusty, you're the best. You get Bridget Bardot, sweet. I'm getting ready to retire and going to travel the West Virginia and Virginia in the East in my casita. I love the Appalachian Mountains, not the desert, so we have everything covered. Love your videos. Randy Hill of Atlantic Beach, Florida. Well, good for you, Randy. Enjoy your casita and your travels. Thank you for your comment. Texas Outdoor Fanatic says every generation thinks the kids beneath them are wild. Turns out we were all wild at one point. It's just young. Young is foolish. I mean, we learn by making a million mistakes while we're younger, and every generation goes through that period of whatever. Let me get this thing going here. Glenn McNeely. Boy, what memories. Had the flat top with fenders. Have a great weekend, sir. Thank you. You too, Glenn. Enjoy your day. William Bingham. Trouble was that I blinked. Yeah, that was on the Hermanos, New Mexico. There's no town there. There's a sign. That's it. Mary Cooper. Fun video. My time era was Farrah Fawcett hairstyle, hot pants, bell bottoms, etc. Happy Days was the show with the Fonz. Have a good one. Yeah. Anyway, Joe V. Yeah, the Fonz. That was Happy Days. Yeah, that was crazy. But I didn't watch a whole lot of that. That was just a little after my time for that. Joe V. What was the one building on the left going through town? Looked like it may have still been in use. Thanks for the drive. I don't know. I don't recall. Louis Paparella. Bill Learjet, made his first fortune inventing the 8-track system. He had a sense of humor. His daughter, a sculptress, was named Chandra Lear. Okay, cute. Thank you, Louis. Jane Delaney. I'm 10 years behind you, Rusty. I love my 72 Mustang, cut-off jeans, halter top, and 8-track. I grew up on a farm collecting eggs in the morning, fishing in the afternoon. Enjoy your weekend. You too, Jane. All of you enjoy your weekend. We'll do, where are we at here? We'll do a few more here. The Big Easy. Good talk. I'm so old. Get off my lawn. LOL. Yeah, I didn't live in town, so I don't know much about that. Connie says, Rusty, you were one of those guys on the CB radio that used to say, I ain't got no panties on. No, that wasn't me. Was that you, Connie? Connie, come on now. Republic put a matchbook under the 8-track to get it to play better. I'm sure there were all kind of tricks. They even had a 8-track head cleaner, a tape that just cleaned the thing. I don't know if it worked. I had one. Bo Randall, yep, 50s kid here too. Started with the flat top. Then in high school, they made us cut our hair if it got too long, and they would measure the girls' mini skirts for compliance. Different world. Yeah, well, it's still what it is. We're growing up in it. Republic, they called it a DA haircut. I don't know about that one. Hey, Google, what's a DA haircut?
According to Wikipedia, a hairstyle, hairdo, haircut or coiffure refers to the styling of hair, usually on the human head but sometimes on the face or body. The fashioning of hair can be considered
I'm
an
sorry.
aspect.
God dang. You ask her what time it is, she tells you how to build a watch. Anyway, K. Bob Hope. No, I can't say that I have been to Hermanos, New Mexico. Well, I can now. Joseph Kalich, flat tops with ducktails. Remember the days, not bad. Yeah, and cigarettes rolled up in your sleeve of your T-shirt or in your sock on your white socks. Ken says windy up here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It's not windy here, I don't think. I mean, it doesn't appear to be. Let's see. No, it's not windy out there. There's no limbs moving on the trees, so I guess all right. Ellen Dowd, hot pants and mini skirts. I hear you, babe. We'll do 3 or 4 more here and shut her down. Henri Codger, then Granny said, look at those long-haired hippies, and what's that smell? Bet it's that Mary J stuff the news warned us about. Mary Jane. That's a catchy name. Anyway, Sashi Smith, hi, Rusty. Growing up memories, I remember the days. Then I had to survive my two daughters growing up. Man, I hear you. You did it, didn't you? Wayman Samang, Four Roses and Butchwax. That was it. Matt Richardson, good storytelling, Rusty. Well, thank you for listening. And Wayne Johnson said, love my bell bottoms, white bell bottoms too. Get out of here. Yeah, it's Diana Haas says, don't forget Mullet, Happy Days, Fonz, Richie Cunningham, Arnold's Restaurant. Yeah, all that stuff, right? But anyway, guys, from Percha Dam, New Mexico on a Saturday morning early. It's about 20 minutes to 7 New Mexico time. So with that in mind, thumbs up. Carpe diem. Carpe diem means seize the day in Latin. Carpe diem. Adios. Bye-bye. Buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? It doesn't cost you a penny. Just click on the link and go buy you a tiny home. Thank you, Amy. Anyway, drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you will not want to eat so much as in snack. And the only way to lose weight and keep it off, and you know it and I know it, is what? Eat less. That's it. Only diet you need to remember. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep. Hold it for a few seconds and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because it relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? Sure it is. Do it several times a day. You'll never regret it. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness, all those little neurons in there forming neural links, which is every single thought you have. So why not give your neurons something positive to work with? You know what I mean? Accentuate the positive. Eliminate the negative. Enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease. Carry on. Adios. Bye-bye. Hasta luego. Vaya con Dios. Aloha until the next video. I got something scheduled. I just don't remember what it is. So enjoy your weekend. Adios, guys. Carry on. Bye-bye.